American Colonial and Colonial style. This style can be traced back to England and Europe, as this is where most of the American colonists originated, and due to the prolonged length of British rule, its influence was enduring. The Georgian colonial style homes are symmetrical in appearance, with the main front door found in the centre, usually flanked on either side by windows evenly placed on all floors. Many of these buildings still exist in the guise of government buildings, churches, and living museums. This style is classic and timeless. The original colonial style houses, some as old as 1607, have been an architectural staple and can usually be recognised by region. Colonial revival and post-war neo-colonials have been a modern reminder of the original architecture from the settlers and their European architectural influences. As early as the 1600s, when the European settlers began to establish communities, they assimilated and adapted, usually by region and ethnic groups. So the colonial styles range from the English, Georgian colonial, French colonial, Dutch colonial, Spanish and German. They built to suit and the seasons and the supplies they had. Colonial furniture. Built by the early American colonists, the style was heavily influenced by, amongst others, English design. It was simple, movable, and functional. Numerous different woods were available, finished naturally or clear-coated with varnish and lacquer. Straight lines and the occasional curve were added for interest. Over time, the need for comfort grew, and chintz, damasks, and tapestries were used to improve comfort and aesthetics. Chairs, fiddleback, ladderback, solid and spindles were all used in the colonial design. Nails and screws were not always available, so the makers would use a combination of joints, dovetail, mortar and tenon being the most popular. One of the most important pieces of furniture was the chest. This would have been the one thing that carried their worldly belongings from the old life to a new life in the new world. It may have started life as a plain box, but soon became a prominent piece of furniture, such as a tallboy or chest of drawers. Drawer pulls were carved or turned wood, or batwing-shaped brass handles with a brass backplate. Colonial style combines characteristics of William and Mary, Queen Anne and Chippendale. It was a more conservative and less ornate look. Furniture was graceful and elegant. Colours were chalky greys, blues and salmony reds. I've included the locations of some of these beautiful homes. They are by no means the only places these homes can be found, but just used as an historical reference to how the colonials settled. This style is classically American, taken over time, reproduced and reimagined. It's timeless. The furniture is simple and may have been influenced by European design, but it's distinctly American and mixes perfectly with any era and style.